Edie Windsor is a person who was, let me put it this way. Edie Windsor was a person who had a partner for over 40 years. So they were together, and obviously her partner was a woman, and they were not allowed to get married for a great period of time in that era, obviously. But in 2007, they went to Canada, and she got married to Thea Spire. Now, Thea Spire passed away 2 years later. Edie is 83 herself. And when she passed away, she left her money, obviously, to her partner of over 40 years, and that would be Edie. Now, the problem was that Edie was not, her marriage could not be recognized at the federal level because of the Defense of Marriage Act, and that's why she sued. Now, one, because she wants her rights and she wants the equality that she deserves, as all of our citizens do, but number two, she also had to pay an estate tax, which she would not have had to pay if they were legally married. Now, they are legally married, but again, the federal government does not recognize it, and that is what's so unjust about the situation in the first place. And that federal estate tax, by the way, was $363,000. So whenever they tell you, oh, gay people, they basically have the same rights, they're like, oh, really? Well, then give me $363,000 and let me give it to Edie Windsor. Right, so not likely that they're going to take you up on that offer. So she came out after the proceedings today, after the Supreme Court heard her case, and she was very excited and gave an impassioned speech outside.
Many people ask me why get married. I was 77, he was 75, okay, and maybe we were older than that at that point. But the fact is that everybody treated it as different. It turns out marriage is different, okay, and I've asked a number of long-range couples, gay couples who then got married. I've asked them, you know, was it different the next morning? And the answer is always yes. It's a huge difference. All congratulating us and sending love because we were married. So it's a magic word. For anybody who doesn't understand why we want it and why we need it, okay, it is magic.
Now, whether you think marriage is magical or not, that's a separate question. But of course, she's right that it has a lot of psychological effect on people, and one that's important, and one that shows commitment, and that's the whole point of marriage. It also has a legal effect. You know, I'm glad she gave that touching speech. My speech would have gone something like this. Hey, listen, somebody owes me $360,000. Okay, so if you want to give me $360,000 and then you want to call it a civil union, all right, well, you know, I'm willing to have that conversation. But the fact is, I just got robbed of all that money because you wouldn't give me the same rights as other American citizens. And of course, she's right about that. And now it looks like the Supreme Court is likely to rule in her favor, and that would be a great day in America.